Today on the net, floods in the north of the United States, the net mobilizes. As the G20 summit approaches, net users express dissatisfaction. And today's highlights. Historic floods in the United States, North Dakota and Minnesota have been placed on emergency status after flooding of the Red River, a natural disaster which mobilizes the web. Over recent days, sharing sites regularly receive videos like these posted by net users showing how fast the water rose, leading to many inhabitants having to evacuate their homes. Many video bloggers pay tribute to thousands of volunteers who prepared millions of sandbags to try and contain the flooding. Inhabitants in Fargo and Moorhead, two of the cities most affected, can keep up to date via this site. An interactive map lets them locate which roads are cut off and find shelters set up for disaster victims. This net user notes the almost immediate arrival of the National Guard, praising President Obama's fast response. A reaction, according to him, which is in contrast to the ineffectiveness of the Bush team in the wake of Hurricane Katrina in 2005. Mobilization against G20 is growing in the days running up to the opening of the summit in London, a protest movement widely relayed online. Many amateur videos of the anti-G20 demonstrations, organised in several European capitals this weekend, notably in London, were posted online. Objective: urge the G20 to focus on the citizens' problems, not those of finance. Mobilization is supported by this American blogger, who nevertheless admits to being hopeful for this meeting of chiefs of state, reminding us it is the first G20 summit for President Obama and he could bring effective solutions to get out of the crisis. Calls for demonstrations multiplied on Facebook throughout the week, especially on Thursday. Several groups call citizens of the world to mobilize against G20 proposals in favor of banks. To avoid a wave of violence, a net user posts a list of 198 ways to protest peacefully. Among them are protest songs and sit-ins. Report on the daily life of truck drivers. That's the objective of this Colombian blogger. Francisco Cardenas climbed aboard a heavy goods vehicle. He provides a log, regularly updated with videos, photos, and messages via Twitter. This site returns to the inquiry still unresolved in Australia for 46 years. In 1963, during the Cold War, the bodies of two scientists working on a nuclear weapon were found in Sydney. The murderer is still not identified. This net user tries to shed new light on this double murder by cross-checking elements of the inquiry.